Hello everyone, and welcome back to my sweet and savory kitchen. So today I'm sharing with you my easy recipe of making Ghana authentic tea bread. It's so nice and soft, so sit back and enjoy. Let's begin by adding flour in a bowl, and onto that I'll add some sugar, salt, nutmeg, instant dry yeast, and then give it a good mix. I'll list all the measurements and the ingredients in the description box below, so don't worry about the measurement. Next, I'll add in some melted butter and warm water. So now what I'm going to do is to mix this until it forms a dough. Tea bread is a very popular bread in Ghana, and it's mostly sold on the streets, and you'll see street vendors carrying them at any time of the day. It's one of my favorite bread, and it has this light crunchy crust. The dough is perfectly formed, so I'll put a bit of oil on my clean work surface and then transfer the dough. So what I'm going to do is to knead this dough for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's soft and smooth. The best way to knead this dough is to keep slapping the dough on the surface, and within 3 to 5 minutes, you will notice that it's starting to become smooth. If you have a stand mixer, go for it. You can still use it for this recipe. As you can see, after 10 minutes of kneading, my dough is very nice and smooth. So next, in an oil bowl, I'll place the dough in and let it rest for about 20 minutes for it to become soft and easier to work with. Rub some oil on the top as well so it doesn't dry out. This bread recipe does not need double proofing. The dough has been sitting for 20 minutes now, so next, I'll sprinkle a good amount of flour on my clean work surface. Turn the dough on and then I'll divide it into two. Depending on how big or small you want yours, you can divide it into 3 or 4. Normally this bread is very long and dusted with lots of flour, and I want to give it that same look. So what I'm doing is using my palm to press it down to form a triangular shape as possible. Then start folding it in as tightly as possible. So fold it in and then pinch it down a bit. And as you roll, you try and shape it so it can have pointy ends. And when you reach the edge, you pinch it together. And it's all done, so repeat the same process for the other ones. I've dusted my baking tray with some flour, so I'll put them on now. And then I'll dust it with a bit more flour because that's what all this bread is about. Abusiafo, mohu, muya no abone powder say. Ti set it in a powder senya ni esibono no. And then cover it and leave it to rise or double in size, and this can take up to an hour. It's been an hour and it's risen perfectly. So I'll dust it with a bit more flour, and then I've preheated my oven to 180 degrees and will be baking for 20 to 25 minutes. 20 minutes and our tea bread is ready. It's smelling so good in here. Looks really soft. Let's see the inside. It has very light crust and not too hard. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Please don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment for me. I'll see you next time. Bye!